Aquarius, welcome to Sikiksyd. You do not have to be an Ophiuchus to resonate with this reading. You could be energetically connecting to somebody who has Ophiuchus in their astrological chart. You could have Ophiuchus in your astrological chart. Or you came across this reading and it just resonates for you. Ophiuchuses are born from November 30th to December 18th. Okay? Today I will be doing an astrological reading for the date September 24th, 2022. It'll be a Saturday. And it is going to be located in Los Angeles, California. All right, all happening at 12 o'clock a.m. So let's get right into it. This is for Ophiuchus. All right, check your Chiron and where you may have Ophiuchus in your astrological chart to see where you may resonate with this reading. Something is coming very quickly towards you. Aries energy is definitely going to be impacting you, as well as Scorpio. So you could be dealing with an Aries or Scorpio. You could have Aries or Scorpio in your astrological chart. I see that there's actually an increase for you in your sense of stability. I see Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Could be any sign, but also see Moon in Virgo. Many of you are going to a psychic. You could be a psychic. If you're in a relationship, you're actually being catered to in that relationship. And if you are single, you would be an energy that many people believe that they cannot have, especially if you're a woman, okay, or if you're a feminine energy. I see that you're noticing that there is a wound that you have been dealing with regarding your own sense of identity. And your sense of taking action, taking initiative. To take initiative, to take action, you need to be certain of oneself, right? If you're in a relationship, it teaches you to love yourself. And it also teaches your significant other to love themselves as well. It's opposites attracting. It's also a very spiritual connection. There's also an awareness of, if you're a masculine energy, it's like you're looking at your own masculine energy and how has that impacted the way you view being a husband, or what being a husband even represents, your idea of husband or commitment, because Jupiter rules it is the planet of the husband. Essentially, Jupiter, the biggest planet, right? A sense of increase and abundance, which also shows you how, yes, the feminine energy is receptive, right, to help you multiply, but the masculine energy plays such a big part by taking leadership, by taking a sense of initiative to take action, essentially. Without that, there is no Big Bang. Right? A woman's womb is just a womb until she is what? Until there's penetration. That is Aries energy, essentially. Many of you guys could be a spiritual teacher, spiritual guide, or people may go to you for that, or you may be going to one for that. You're also teaching, so maybe you may have children. For some of you guys, you may have like a small child. Others of you, you may work with psychology or work with the mind. You may even work with anything that is very traumatic. For some of you, this could be like the ER, okay? It could be like a trauma rescue, something of that nature. You could work with animals as well. Philosophy, psychology, spirituality. You could perform. You could be a performer. You could rap, dance, act, sing. One of the biggest things that I'm actually noticing is how there's difficulty for you. Spirit is tickling my nose. Something is coming. Only because you were open to learning something new. Something is coming. But through this experience, you're going to be able to help other people. You feel better as well. It's very interesting. There's also something beginning. Like if you're single, you only want, you know, connections that also have a sense of spiritual depth to them, right? A sense of spiritual meaning. You may also be experiencing more paranormal activity that makes you pause and take a second. Yeah, there's something about it makes you pause. It makes you take a second. There's, yeah, there it is. Tomas, the destroyer and transformer, decline, destruction. Tomas. Hidden energies Taurus, which is Rishkaba. Beautiful. So this is the ruler of Venus, Taurus, Libra. The way that you view money, the way that you view nature will also be changing. You'll start to see a bigger sense of appreciation for not just yourself, but your value, your worth, and also the things that you obtain. There's a construct that you're actually destroying. The number 11 could be significant to you. And you also have the number 22, which means this is actually elevation and spiritual lesson. Because you're going from the master psychic to the master architect. What's the difference between the two? Well, the master architect is essentially like Jehovah. It is the awareness of physical manifestation and that you can create through planning, right? Not just through vision, right? Destroying a vision to bring in a new sense of practicality, because Taurus is about one's groundedness. But that is only coming because of a sense of karma. A sense of karma. Look at that, the tower. Aries, Scorpio. A tower! Something is being destroyed. There's our high priestess, Moon in Virgo. So you could be going to a psychic or tarot card reader. You could be a psychic or a tarot card reader. You could be into the occult. You could be into, you know, the esoteric. Some of you guys, God, your cards just... The Emperor, he shot out. I don't know, that is insane. And then the Two of Wands, Aries, Scorpio. The planning, that is insane. The planning. Okay, I get it. I get it. There's an old construct of, yeah, because it was heavy. Like there's an old construct of what you believe was what you wanted to move forward with regarding your own life. See, the Two of Wands is about recognizing the hidden energy is how you have been settling. Settling with the way that you've identified yourself, settling with what you've been willing to change and transform, settling with what you have been willing to renew in your own life. It's very psychological. See, Aries energy is killing someone in a crime of passion. I just saw red, I snapped. That's Aries energy. Scorpio energy is they stalk them for 3 months. They got a layout of this person's routine for 3 weeks and where their whereabouts are. They got a blueprint of what the home looks like and how many steps it takes to get to that person's bedroom. And they have drawn out an elaborate plan, essentially, to make it all look like an accident when the person dies. That's Scorpio energy. There's a difference between the two. Because Scorpio is more psychological and more advanced. It is a fully self-developed human being, while Aries energy is more so of the baby. It's the, you know, you give it a binky, it's still crying. Okay, you start to, you know, try to get into a rhythm. Maybe, you know, it just wants to be swayed. It's still crying. You try to change it, it's dry. Okay, you try to feed it, it doesn't want food. Okay, it's a feeling of it's all about them, right? And that second, the baby has no awareness of other people and what other people need or what other people want. It has no sense of groundedness and, okay, this is how we're going to do this, to get to this, to make this, because it is the first step. But through the first step, what you learn, right? You learn through trial and error. And that is a sense of karma. It is very Libra energy because Virgo and Scorpio used to be one before Libra came in between. So what is imploding is the way that you once identified who you were. And also how you took action is going to change because you no longer look at yourself the same way. For many of you, it's also a recognition that you don't want to settle in life and that you don't have to. And that there's something coming in extremely fast due to, oh wow, huh, I like that. Due to a feeling of you no longer having to overgive to receive love, but instead you're like shining extremely brightly within yourself. You're much more confident within yourself, regardless if you're a man or a woman. You have the High Priestess here, Moon and Virgo. You have the Emperor, Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo. Here you go. What's being set afire is also chaos. If you see, it's literally being set on fire. Chaos is sort of like dissipating. It's just sort of being released. It's being destroyed. Ooh, I like it. It's being destroyed. It's being destroyed. Now, Aries is also very masculine energy. It is the man. It is, right? Penetration. Without Aries, how you gonna get the baby? Essentially, right? There has to be penetration, even if we're just talking about nature. Right? The transition from Aries to Taurus, it's just like the ground, right? That's like a woman's womb. It is undisturbed until somebody says, ooh, and this can even be the wind, ooh. And they dig a hole and they put a seed in there and then they cover it back up. That is Aries energy. That is. A man ejaculating into a woman is Aries energy. Aries energy is a sense of creation. And it's sudden, it's quick, right? All these things that I'm discussing are very quick and sudden, essentially. This is happening quick. Kerry Washington said something. She said, you know, in life, she lives by this rule with a lot of faith that, you know, everyone has a bus, essentially. And, you know, you can run like hell to get on that bus or not. And then the bus goes without you and then it's just not your bus. But what if it was your bus? Right? What if it was your bus? And nobody else will care about that, but you will care, right? What if it was your bus? For the rest of your life, you'll be thinking, what if it was your bus? So now you're realizing, well, I gotta go catch the damn bus, right? I need to put on some jumpers. And you know, if you really want something, there are no shortcuts to success. Right? You get up in the morning and you do what you have to do. And it's not easy. With the High Priestess here, you could be teaching other people. Right? You could be going to a tarot card reader or a psychic. Some of you guys may work with the mind. Okay? Or you may work with realty or emotions for some of you guys. Others of you, there's a feeling of receptivity of answers from the universe. You're feeling more intrigued about wanting to know about the mysteries of the unknown, essentially. And it helps you destroy old paradigms to give birth to the new with the pomegranate here. Now, if you're in a relationship, you're being catered to. And it doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman, there is extreme faithfulness here. They're faithful to you. But what is being destroyed is the feeling of it just being very complacent. There's like a spark being ignited between you two. It feels like your relationship is coming alive. Doesn't matter how long you guys have been together. This is happening right now as you're watching this reading. Now with the High Priestess here, This is also a feeling, if you're single, of being like an energy that people believe that they cannot have. This is a very feminine energy as well, but it's quiet and only speaks if it's absolutely necessary. Recognizing that words do hold value, essentially, because what spells, spelling, right? Spells, spelling, which is why you have to be careful what you say, because you will manifest it, right? Now, the High Priestess is also above the Empress. This is an energy of, if you are single, right, this is a relationship where maybe it was physical and it became very emotional, right? Maybe there's distance involved or whatever that may be. For others of you, it was emotional, but it never grounded itself to become an official relationship, official commitment, right? And somebody's coming in to commit to you as the Emperor. It could be any sign, but it's Aries, Scorpio, Taurus, Leo here. This person is very, very proud of themselves on how they're coming forward, because it is very, it's someone who wants to be a husband. They want to be your husband, or they want to be, you know, your partner. They want to be in a relationship with you. The Emperor is somebody who wants commitment and is in control in a level. But because the High Priestess is above the Emperor, she's actually in charge, essentially, by knowing she's only in control of herself. And that encourages him to take a sense of lead, right? Now, the Emperor is also maybe a CEO or a boss or someone who will be elevating in their career due to them taking initiative in other areas of their life that needed to change, right? So old paradigms, and it can even be situations, right, end and blow up in order for this to become more stable, essentially. Now the Emperor is coming towards the High Priestess because the High Priestess receives. The Emperor is also older. This is someone who could be older than the feminine energy. Doesn't have to be, but it looks like that, most definitely. The Emperor is also, I'm seeing this person is someone who wants something official with you. They have no problem with you being in the spotlight. The Emperor allows the feminine energy to really be seen in her glory because he's confident in himself. That is why he is the Emperor. He's all the kings combined. Now, many of you are becoming fathers, or you want to become a father, okay, or a husband. The Emperor is somebody who begins his own family, essentially. So you're already thinking about that if you're someone single, okay? This has been your reading, Ophiuchus. Wow, congratulations. It's actually very beautiful. If you're in a relationship, there could have been infidelity before, but I feel like what's blowing up is a feeling of it feeling very complacent. It's almost like if you're a feminine energy, you're very attractive, and your spouse is finding you very attractive if you're in a relationship. If you're single, there is a masculine energy that really wants something official with you. And they find you very attractive. If you are a masculine energy, you feel divinely guided emotionally towards somebody. And you feel like it's the right time. Like you're aware of the right time for you to do this, essentially. Okay. This has been your reading. Congratulations. It's very beautiful. Wow. I see there's also a feeling of like, wow, if you look closely, it's, somebody thinks you're like very delicious. It's like someone's wanting to eat you. If you're a feminine energy, if you're a masculine energy, you're also very attractive to whoever you're in that relationship with. They find you very attractive, very handsome. If you're a feminine energy, they find you very beautiful, very youthful looking, very gorgeous. Wow. There's also something about a concussion. Someone could have a concussion, or you need to be careful if you play sports, because someone's going to have a concussion or get a concussion. Okay? Ashe.